Trust me, I get it. You're feeling the pressure to keep your faith separate from your work, worried that pursuing your God-given dreams might be seen as selfish or misguided. For far too long, we've been held back by a world that tells us that faith and ambition don't mix, that our divinely inspired visions are just wishful thinking. But here's what I've discovered. Our faith isn't a liability in our leadership. As a matter of fact, it's the source of our strength and wisdom. When we fully integrate our leadership with our Christian values, then and only then do we tap into that unshakable divine power. The real challenge is navigating how to boldly pursue our purpose while staying anchored in our faith. And that's exactly what The Beacon Show is all about. Each week, we bring you biblical wisdom and practical strategies from true beacons, Christian leaders who are illuminating the world. And it's also that you can let your light shine brighter and brighter. I'm Tamara Jackson, and this is The Beacon Show. You know, as I was listening to you share a couple of things, you know, the people in our lives are often very well-intentioned, like they want the best for us. And I've heard the same, you know, you can't make money in that field, or, you know, there's so many people going down that path. How are you going to stand out?
Yeah.
How did you talked about like God nudging you, but how did you know for sure? Do you feel like you really knew for sure? Maybe that'll help someone that's listening to us.
Yeah. My favorite thing about knowing for sure is it doesn't matter because God knows for sure. So when your heart is really to serve him and to follow him, he will redirect your path and either put you where he wants you or use where you are for his glory. So even if I make a mistake along the way, he's going to redeem it as long as my heart is always chasing after him. So I don't think you can fall off the cliff and miss God's will. So of course there are things that you look at and you think, why am I doing this? I remember a few of those. What possible use could God have for this? But then like now I look at what I do at Joyce Meyer Ministries and I'm involved in so many areas, all the media areas, and whether it's live events or television or online or print, books, magazines, and all the little things I did along the way that I thought were derailing are completely being used now. So God is just good and he's a lot smarter than I am. So
all of us, a lot smarter than all of us.
Yeah, he really does bring it all together in beautiful ways, kind of like a mosaic that just turns out and you look at it and you go, wow, I did not see that coming.